我不知道为什么我不上班我没钱，我现在上
I
班
don't
我也
get
没
it.
钱。
Before,
我
when
那
I
上
didn't
班那
have
个
a
东西还
job,
还
I
比
didn't
不
have
上
any
我之前不
money.
上班那个时
Now I
候，
have a
那个时
job
候
and I
兜里还有
still don't
200
have
呢。
money.
现在给我
I've been
重新一
working
200，
for
我现在
over a
只剩
month
两
now
块
and
钱，我
it's
口袋
worse
里
than
也没
two
钱。
months
我
when
现
I
在上
wasn't
班我也
working.
没钱。
Back
我
when
现
I
在上
wasn't
班一个多
working,
月还
I
比
at
不上我
least
之
had a
前
little
不上
cash
班
in
那个
my
时候的。
pocket.
那个时候
But
兜
now
里
that
还有
I am
200呢。
working, I'm
现在
going
给我
broke
重
even
新一万
faster.
来，我
I
现在只
can't
能
even
剩下
pull
两本
together
口袋。
200 yuan right now. Can you believe that?
我以往也没有有钱过，
I've never been rich before, but this year I feel especially poor. It's so bad. I think it's ridiculous. In the past, when I had time off, I'd at least go on a little vacation, but now I'm broke and can only do virtual tours on my computer. Yesterday, I went to buy a watermelon. Do you know how much it cost? 36 yuan for a single watermelon. I put it right back down because I couldn't afford it. I feel like I don't even deserve such an expensive watermelon. Prices keep going up, but the only thing that's not rising is my salary. My spending has also clearly downgraded. I used to get mid-range coffee at Luckin for my afternoon break, but now I only dare to buy the cheapest drink at Misha 4 yuan for a cup. Sometimes even that feels expensive. I think being broke is messing with my mind. I used to look down on Pinduoduo, but now I want to buy everything from there. Even my boss is struggling. After work, he's out driving for Didi to make extra cash. I used to think I was the only one who was poor, but now I see that everyone is struggling equally. It doesn't even bother me anymore. The experiences of these two young women are not unique in China. The entire country, from the government to the public, from corporations to individuals, seems to be caught in an economic downturn that many call the poverty trap. Yet, even in this situation, both the government and corporations keep coming up with new ways to create consumer traps to squeeze the last bit of money from people.
真的是穷疯了。
Things have gotten crazy. Stuff that used to be free now costs money, and some of these fees are just outrageous. Here are four fees that are either infuriating or downright disgusting. It makes you wonder whether society is moving forward or backward, with everything now revolving around money. First, let's talk about restaurants. Shouldn't restaurants provide dishes and utensils? They used to be free, along with napkins, but now they charge for everything. At least 3 yuan for cutlery and napkins. When you ask the staff, they'll say it's because they need to sanitize the utensils. But wasn't that always part of the service? Second, parking fees. You used to be able to park anywhere near malls or hospitals without much hassle, but now every hospital has designated parking lots and the meter starts running as soon as you enter. Even if you park outside the hospital or mall, someone will come by to charge you. Parking has become just another way for the malls to make money, and free parking is a thing of the past. Third, when you visit a hospital, you'll notice that many benches have been replaced by fancy massage chairs. At first, I thought they were just making things more comfortable for patients, but as soon as I sat down, the chair started asking me to scan a code and pay. If you don't pay, the chair won't stop vibrating. It's super awkward. And fourth, takeout boxes at restaurants. They used to just give a plastic bag, but now they've switched to proper boxes. And guess what? They charge you for them. Anywhere from 2 to 5 yuan. Just another way to make money. Speaking of parking fines, there was an unusual incident during the National Day holiday at a tourist site. On October 3rd, someone posted a video claiming they were charged 217.5 yuan for parking 7 hours at the Zhongshan Scenic Area in Nanjing. When they asked the police for help, they were told, "We can't do anything about it." In the video, a woman is seen arguing with a parking lot attendant, saying, "This is such a rip-off. We got charged 217.5 yuan for 7 hours, while the lot behind us only charges 69 yuan for 24 hours. It's only 5 minutes apart." After the incident, reporters contacted the Zhongshan Scenic Area parking lot. Staff confirmed that the parking lot in the video was the number 1 parking lot at Ming Shaolin Mausoleum, one of the main lots in the core area. They checked the system and verified that the driver parked for over 7 hours and was charged 217.5 yuan. The staff explained that the usual rate for small cars is 12 yuan per hour, but during major holidays like the National Day and Lunar New Year, it goes up to 30 yuan per hour. This pricing has been in place since 2018, so the 217.5 yuan fee was correct. An investigation revealed that this type of pricing is common across the country, especially in popular tourist spots. They say it's meant to encourage more environmentally friendly travel. Some people understand saying the higher price is a way to manage traffic during holidays, otherwise the areas would be completely jammed. Others argue that parking at hospital costs even more, so people shouldn't complain. But most of people would call it an outrageous parking fee. Someone commented and said, "Parking here costs more than I make in a day. This feels like robbery." By this logic, everything should get more expensive during the holidays. Another person commented, "With parking fees this high, tourists from other places won't dare to visit. Nanjing's reputation is ruined. This parking fee is worse than a fine." What were they thinking? Learn from Shenzhen. There you can book free parking during holidays instead of raising prices. During this time, China Mobile was also in the spotlight for improper charges. A long-time China Mobile customer shared that he noticed irregular charges on his phone. After checking, he found that China Mobile had added extra packages to his account without his consent, causing this phone to run up unpaid fees over time. In a post on October 2nd, the customer explained that he had been with China Mobile for about 20 years. During the pandemic, he forgot to pay for a number he wasn't using. In China, if you don't pay for 3 months, your number is automatically cancelled. He rushed to a nearby service center to recover his number. With staff's help, he subscribed to the lowest plan, which cost 38 yuan per month with no additional fees. This year, though, he noticed something was off. Even after topping up 150 yuan, his account still showed unpaid fees. He called customer service and found that his 38 yuan plan had been raised to a 50 yuan plan since August 11, 2023. On top of that, they added a voice expansion package that cost 48 yuan a month, all without his knowledge. He continued to share his frustration. The service center staff said that on August 11, someone called me twice and I agreed to the changes, but I checked my call records and found no such calls. I don't remember them at all. When I searched online, I found many complaints about China Mobile hidden charges. It's shocking that a state-owned and central enterprise and one of the world's top 500 companies would do this. Indeed, in a society where leading state-owned companies are involved in deceit, the chances of falling into a consumer trap are high. These traps are like hidden wallet assassins, always waiting for the right moment to catch you off guard. In this kind of society, money isn't everything, but without money, you can't do anything. Another hidden cost that frustrates many people is television fees.
I feel like smashing this TV. I was already complaining about video memberships 2 years ago. But now it's gotten even more ridiculous. Look at all these tags with a V. They all cost money. To watch movies or TV shows, you need a VIP film membership, which costs 288 yuan a year. To watch cartoons, you need a kids VIP, which is 219 yuan a year. The most absurd part? The kids VIP is separated from the educational VIP, which charges another 259 yuan a year. Want to listen to music? That's another music VIP for 199 yuan a year. Want to watch sports? That's 318 yuan a year. And that's just for the NBA. If you want to watch other leagues, it's extra money. If your grandparents want to watch opera, like Sichuan or Peking opera, you'll need the leisure VIP for 179 yuan a year. Just adding up all these TV VIP memberships will cost you 1,500 yuan a year, and that's not even counting other platforms. Then there's early access, pay-per-view, and even screen mirroring memberships. The total cost of all this could easily buy me a new TV, and some TVs won't even let you install third-party apps.
One commentator recalled, "Do you remember what your family's first TV was like? Back then, TVs were so rare and neighbors would come over to watch. Adults and kids would sit around, happy with whatever was playing on the black and white screens. There weren't many channels, but the content was great. From news to cartoons, from sports events to cultural programs. The best part? Once you bought a TV, you could watch any channel without paying extra. But times have changed. Now, when you turn on the TV, the free lunch is gone." Chinese actor Li Jiaming even recorded a video complaining about TV VIP memberships, saying,
I paid thousands for this TV, and now I can't even watch anything without paying extra. Back in the day, you just turn on the TV and start watching. Now, it's all pay-to-watch tags. It's so disgusting. Does nobody care? Do they think it's easy for ordinary people to earn money?
In China, buying a TV today is not just about the purchaser's cost. Additional payments are required to watch content. Membership fees keep recurring, and hidden charges are common. Many feel frustrated when turning on their smart TVs. These devices are no longer just for viewing. They're designed to charge viewers. What was once entertainment has become an expensive decoration. People used to say smartphones killed televisions, but now it seems like televisions are doing that to themselves. During the recent National Day holiday, besides more expensive shopping bags and pay-to-use public restrooms, the consumer traps at tourist spots left the biggest impression on people. In the past, holiday trips were simple and affordable. Families could visit mountains or historical sites with just a ticket. A single entrance ticket costing around 10 yuan was enough for a day of fun. Even working-class families could afford it. But now everything has changed. The once affordable ticket is just an entry pass, while everything inside the site costs extra. After entering a park, extra services like sightseeing cars are often recommended to avoid walking, but these services barely cover basic transportation. Visitors still need separate tickets for the main attractions. At popular spots, additional experiences such as 360-degree theater or 4D cinemas are advertised. These can cost dozens or even hundreds of yuan. Staff will go on and assure visitors that skipping these experiences means missing the true essence of the visit. When hungry, visitors may stop at a park restaurant. However, the prices there are significantly higher than outside. From ticket purchases to meals, spending quickly adds up, turning a fun day out into a costly experience. From buying tickets to experiencing attractions, from sightseeing cars to dining in the park, wallets are continuously drained. The entire trip, which was supposed to be filled with joy, has turned into a consumer trap with the consumer's agreement. What should have been a pleasant memory now comes with a sense of confusion and helplessness. Consumer traps have become widespread. From dining to entertainment, these traps are hard to avoid. Even when people recognize them, they often have no choice but to pay. Entertainment businesses have also adapted, setting up their own traps. Karaoke bars and amusement parks attract customers but charge for extra services. At a karaoke bar, guests might be encouraged to buy drinks and snacks. These items often cost far more than expected. A simple suggestion from the waitress can easily lead to ordering a lot of drinks and snacks. When the bill arrives, it becomes clear that the price of basic drinks is far higher than expected, leaving many feeling like they've been scammed. Restaurants have hidden fees too. Extra charges for napkins or utensils are common. Some now charge a corkage fee if customers bring their own drinks. These unexpected costs have left many feeling overcharged. Even hospitals are not exempt. Renting a wheelchair for a sick relative can cost hundreds of yuan per day. This adds stress to any already difficult situation. Shopping malls also charge for simple conveniences. If someone wants to sit down and rest, they might find that seating is charged by the hour. Walking all day without finding a free place to rest adds to the frustration, making the experience even more uncomfortable. One viral photo from a Shenzhen mall showed a pink plastic stool placed near the restroom. A sign on it read 5 yuan per seat, 5 yuan per use. A shopper complained to the Consumer Association, but their response was dismissive. The price is clearly marked, so there's no violation of consumer rights. At times like this, no one stands up for consumer because these traps were set long ago. How could they miss such a chance to cash in? Experts say that to get rid of these consumer traps issues in China, the law needs to be improved and businesses need to be held accountable. They also say companies should build trust with their customers again. Meanwhile, consumers should stay alert and refuse to pay unreasonable fees. But even if the regulators themselves have no intention of correcting these societal issues, then these problems might be impossible to avoid. Why is this the case? Just look at the CCP's past actions to understand. When the CCP faced a financial gap worth tens of trillions, how did they respond? They expanded taxes, arrested business owners, and confiscated their assets. If there were no real crimes to charge them with, they fabricated ones. Doesn't these resemble the fee trap at tourist spots? When there are no reasons to charge, they simply create ones. Furthermore, the CCP initiated a wave of fine-based economy where minor offenses are heavily penalized. Fines are issued arbitrarily and fabricated charges are used to collect fines. For example, consumers are encouraged to buy cars, but no free parking is provided. After purchasing a car, unexpected parking fees arise. If parking fees are not paid, then traffic fines must be paid instead. This is very much like how KTV staff push customers into unnecessary spending. It seems that all these carefully designed fees across various aspects of life, from food, clothing, and housing to leisure activities, are methods capitals has learned from the CCPs to harvest the masses. The CCP is the root cause of these societal issues. Take, for instance, the recent erratic behavior of China's stock market, which can be seen as an investment trap set up by the CCP for middle-class families, aimed at squeezing out the last bit of wealth from the people. Meanwhile, Chinese media continue to promote stories of young people living in poverty, emphasizing that no matter how much they earn, it's never enough. They blame these struggles on the youth's lack of effort or their excessive spending habits, but in a society filled with traps at every turn, how can young people ever truly prosper? In this video, we may have finally uncovered the real reason behind the poverty facing China's young generation.